Any organizations, they work on this part. They help something. So we have two examples before, right? More? What's that? Okay, the one which cleans the ocean. Say that the name again. No, I don't think I know that. I'm sorry, but that definitely is if that is cleaning up the ocean, and that is it. Okay, more. Anyone?
Red Cross.
Red Cross, yeah, that's for humanity, right? Gives people some emergent assistance. Anything else? In our society or in your countries? Probably I don't know that, but tell me. Anything else you can think of? No? Okay, so Jobus, you mentioned two, one is Tom Shoes, right? Do you know which country it is based on? No, it is, okay. What about the first one, the bags?
I think it's in UK.
In UK. So probably Tom Shoes is in UK as well, is it?
Probably.
Probably, okay. So they are the examples from UK. But when you say entrepreneurship, okay, can you read this part? Refers to?
Activities and achieve positive social strategy by employing processes, principles, and operations to solve culture.
They are similar, they are not that different. It depends on what you work on the most, okay? But what makes it so different is the way they get money and the way they measure their profitability. For example, here, social business, they measure whether they are successful or not, based on the what? Based on the monetary. What does it mean? Social business, they still want to, they need money to operate, right? So whether they are successful or not means that whether they are able to support themselves. Understand? But social entrepreneurs, their measures of profits is what? Whether they have changed, whether they have made changes, whether they have made something different. It does not based on the money they have earned. Understand the differences? Now it's more clearly, right? Okay, what about the funding? You know funding? How they get money to operate, right? Okay, what is social business? From seeking or? So they cannot accept the donation from people. Okay, they are not applying money from the government because they need to do something to be able to survive like other companies. Okay, but their main idea is not just making money. They want to do some changes too. They want to work on some social issues too. What about here? Can you read it? Rename? Yeah, Renee, tell me, what are the differences? Jenny, can you read it? Can you answer it this time? Still no? Okay, so what is the, okay, Marcel.
The social business, like they are prohibited from seeking or receiving funds.
No, I'm meaning here. How do they operate?
Because they receive funds from people and get the financial support from the government.
Okay, the money are mostly from the government. Okay, they receive grants. Grants means the money they get. Understand? So they are different. Social businesses, they have their business, but they put other money in that. Okay, so in Taiwan, mostly it belongs to big companies like, what's that, Honghai, right? Honghai, they have foundations, right? Remember that? So they work on some social issues. They are social business. Because that business, they make money, but they still contribute to the social issues. All right? Get it? Hello, Jenny, get it? Not that over shake and your head. Jenny, do you understand me? You're from English department, are you? Right? Jenny, do you understand my English? A little bit, okay. So if you do not understand, raise your hand, okay? So, do you understand me? Okay. So let me say it again, okay? Social business, sometimes they belong to big companies. Okay, big companies, they earn money, they donate partial of their money. Understand? On the other hand, social enterprises, they ask money from the government. So they work on the issues they focus on, so that their achievements comes from the actual changes they have made, right? They don't have to worry about the money they make. Understand? That's social enterprises. So now do you understand the differences? So if we understand that, then when we are talking about social business, it will be much easier for you to get the idea. All right, so again, I'm going to play another video here. This is from who? Raise your hand. Okay, Itong, okay.
Social business enterprise. What is the content of social enterprise? A social enterprise or social business is defined as a business with specific social objectives that serves its primary purpose. Social enterprise seek to maximize profits while maximizing benefits to society and the environment, and the profits are principally used to fund social progress. What is socialpreneur?
Okay, socialpreneur, okay?
A socialpreneur is a person that stands out on an enterprise.
Okay, so this is what I just told you, okay? So he make the differences. Understand? Understand? Okay?
Entrepreneurial venture with the intention of advancing social issues and contributing to the social good. This business can have a for-profit, non-profit, or hybrid model, but
Okay. Make sure that you write down the keywords, okay? And later on, you will find that many are overlapped. They are the same, but the more you watch, the more you can say. Understand? So try to write down the keywords here.
advanced are typically used to support operational costs and develop programs to support target market. An example of a social enterprise business.
Okay, so for this presentation, later on I will ask you more about the example. So pay attention to the example here.
Is 734 coffee. 734 coffee is a social venture dedicated to supporting some Sudanese refugees. The business works with local co-op farms in Gamblet to grow and harvest coffee. It then sells its products to U.S. retailers and all gets a portion of its profits to fund scholarships for Sudanese refugees.
Okay. Wait. Here. Okay, let's focus on here a little bit. Do you understand all the words here? Do you understand? Do you want to ask me any words you want me to explain? Yeah, what does this mean? What does that mean? Okay, Sean?
What does allocate mean?
Allocate. Allocate means to distribute. For example, I have $100. I give this 20, give that 50, give that 30. I'm allocating the money. Understand? So I'm distributing the money. That's allocate. Okay? Yes, you have your hand up.
Sudan.
Sudan. Okay. Do you know where's refugee? Okay. So you don't know refugee, right?
And what is Sudan?
Okay. This is a country. Do you know Sudan is a country? Okay. Where is it? The country. Is it the Middle East or in Africa?
Ethiopia.
Yeah. You what?
Ethiopia
In
in Africa.
Africa, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's hard to talk to you, you know. Okay. Do you know refugees? Refugees are the people who have to run out of the country to ask for help from other government. That's refugees. For example, in a war in country A, a lot of people were forced to run away from their original countries, right? They go to another country to ask for political protection. That is called refugees. Get it? All right. More words? Say it again. Oh, retailers. Okay, retailers are the stores. They sell products. Like you go to a shoe store, and shoe store is the retailer. Understand? Okay, so it means the shops. Anyone else? Any words? No? You got it all? Yeah. All right, so basically it says that 734 Coffee, this organization, they sell coffee, right? But tell me, what is co-op farms? Do you really understand the word co-op farms? What? Operation, no. Cooperation, no. Not exactly, but very close. Can you give me more specific definition here? Co-op farms? Okay, you say it again? Yeah, they work together with the company, right? You're right. So for example, if you are the farmer, I sign contract with you, you're my co-ops. So they work together, okay, with the companies. So what they are in charge of is to plant the crops, and I am in charge of selling them. So we work together, that is co-ops. Very easy to understand, right? Okay, so now let's look at the following part.
Retailers enter. All gets a portion of
Ito, were you sleeping when you are recording this?
its profits from scholar gambler Guerrilla from the refugees.
Refugees, okay?
Coffee from the gambler. Guerrilla is lauded for its rich flavor, medium, bodied with hints of caramel, spices, and barrels with a smoky, chocolate aftertaste. 734 contracts with coffee growers in Ghana. They'll be helping the region economically and incentivizing farmers to employ Southerners. Refugees providing both a sense of purpose and a steady pay. The program is about empowering.
Okay, now let's stop here a little bit and watch this part again, okay? So here, you do not have to understand all the words, but there are a few words I want you to pay attention to, okay? So here it tells you that the flavor of the coffee, okay? It is not that important part, but it says that it contracts with, remember what I said? They sign contracts with the farms, right? So they contract with the coffee grower. Altria. Okay, whatever name. Can you focus on this class? Do not sleep. Okay? I'm a very strict teacher. Okay? So, say it again, okay? So it contracts with the coffee growers, alright? Then they sell the special flavor coffee. Okay, the coffee is tasty. Let's think it that way, okay? But the main purpose is that thereby they help the regional economically. So people can earn money, right? So it helps the economy. Remember, their social responsibility is to boost the economy, right? So they help the economy and incentivizing. Okay, so now, do you know what are incentives? Write this word down. This is a very important word, and in your TOEIC test, okay, it appears many times. Incentives means the motivation. Understand? Incentives means the thing which make you do things. That's incentives. Okay, so sometimes it is motivation. Okay, so when you say invest, incentivizing. Okay, so when you say IZE, what does it mean? It means that it becomes a verb, right? So incentivize means to what? To motivate, not motivation, to motivate. Get it? Alright, so it means that since the farmers, they are able to make money from signing the contract, so more farmers are willing to plant, right? More farmers, they are willing to grow crops so they can have money. Okay, and they earn the money, they help the refugees, and that's how they work. Understand? Now, so before we take the break, I promise you I will take a 5 minutes break, okay? But before we take the break, please tell each other what 734 Coffee do based on what I have told you. Go. Okay. So Barry, can you go on? Can you explain?
So 730 Coffee was to selling coffees to some U.S. companies and take the profits to help refugees in Sudan.
Mm-hmm. How they operate their organization? How do they get the crops? How do they get the coffee?
They sign contracts with the farmers.
The local farmers
Local farmers
in
in Canberra.
right in the region, right? Where is it? And then, yeah, I know. So they contract with the farmers
Yeah.
so that they help both sides. Okay, the local economy and the refugees. Understand? Okay, so let's take a break for 5 minutes and come back very soon, okay? Say again, where, on what line is it?
On the last one.
The last one, okay. Thrive. That is called thrive, okay? When something thrives, it means that thing is developing, it is growing, it is being prosperous. You know the word? Prosper? Yeah. So it means develop, okay? It's like the flowers are blooming. Okay? More? More you want to discuss? Yes, Sean?
Pioneering.
Pioneering means the first one to do something. When you pioneer, means that you are the first person to try to discover something, try to do something. That's pioneer. This is a very good word. Pioneer. The first person do it. Okay. Anything else? Okay. No problem, right? Jordan? No? Okay. So now let's continue, all right? So it's the same thing, okay? It means that the business wants to do something contributing to the societies, okay?
So for this part, I'm going to talk about social business. What is social business? Social business is a business model that focuses on solving social problems while also generating financial returns.
Okay, so they are the hybrids, right? They earn money, they do social, they work out the social problems.
How does it work? Social businesses create sustainable businesses that address social issues by focusing on creating positive social impact rather than maximizing profits. These businesses are financially self-sufficient, owned by local entrepreneurs, and reinvest their profits into their social mission.
All right, here.
So what's the impact of social?
Here is a very good word.
So what's
I
the
want you
impact
to
of
write
social
down.
business?
Here, self-sufficient. Do you see the word here? The word here, social sufficient, self-sufficient, means that they are able to earn money to survive by themselves. Okay, they earn enough money. So are you self-sufficient now? Yeah, being a college student is rarely that you are able to support your own life. But in the future, you will have to become social sufficient, right? So we call it financially self-sufficient. Financially self-sufficient means that you are able to earn enough money to support your own life. Isn't that a good word? Yeah, I think that's a good word, right? Okay, so here, financially, okay, owned by local entrepreneurs. Okay, everybody repeat after me. Entrepreneurs. Okay, usually when you say entrepreneurs, meaning, what does it mean? Entrepreneur. Not a company. The people what? No, the people who
operate the business.
offer the business? Operate the business, no. Very close. The people who start up their own business. Okay, they start up their own business as entrepreneurs. So for example, if today, after this class, you decide to open a shoe store, you are the entrepreneur. Understand? Because you create your own job opportunity. Okay?
Invest their profits into their social mission. So what's the impact of social business? Social business has the potential to create positive impact in communities by addressing social issues such as poverty, healthcare, and education. So this part we're going to talk about its initiatives. Union Social
Initiatives. Okay, please write down this word. That is another good word. Initiative, meaning, anyone?
Something.
Is this the second word you write for today?
No.
No, oh, good. What?
So initiative is something that comes from ourselves. What we do.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, right. You want to do something and you start to do something. Initiative means the attempt you do. So sometimes it refers to the plan. Okay, it refers to the plan, the proposal. They are the initiatives. You try to do something. You are eager to do something. Initiatives. Understand? Okay, very good word. All right. Now let's look at the first. Okay. The first organization that Professor Yunus started up.
social business has initiated various projects aimed at promoting social business, including the Unius Social Business Center at AIT. As you can see, this is the Unius Social Business Center. This is the research center, which provides education and resources for social entrepreneurs. They also work with local communities to identify social issues and create sustainable social businesses that address those issues.
Okay, so why he is very important for us to know? Because he was the first person who did it, of course. But since after he did that, many big companies, they work on the relationship between the corporations and the society. So they try to work on the relationship between companies and communities. So that is why nowadays you see so many companies, they are doing the beneficial activities, right? They donate money, for example. They established some foundations. They try to help people in the long run, right? Or they do some activities to help some certain people or to help out the communities. And that's what they do. Okay, so he was the first person who did that. Okay, so that's the initiatives.
So, opportunities for engagement. There are various opportunities for individuals and organizations to engage with Union Social Business, including volunteering.
Okay, so here are some important points here. You can do what? Volunteering.
Partnerships and funding. Individuals can volunteer their time and expertise to support social businesses, while organizations can form partnerships to create sustainable solutions to social issues. Funding opportunities are also available for those interested in supporting social business
Initiatives. Okay. Any words you do not know? Or I will ask you. Any words? I'm going to ask you very easy words. Okay. So it says that normal people, general people, they can volunteer. Okay. So Idong, do you know what is volunteer? So then why don't you ask? Okay. Ask. What? What is volunteer? Okay, volunteer means the person who do work without getting money. If I do volunteering, what does it mean? I work for nothing. I work for not for the money. Okay, that's volunteer. Understand? All right. Anything else you do not know? Anything else? So here it says that individuals can volunteer, right? And experts, what is expert? What is an expert? What? The experts means
who are professional at something.
they are professional at something, right? They are specialized in some certain areas. They are experts. Get it? Okay. So experts, they can give their talent, they give their specialties, right? And then corporations can, okay, so organizations can form partnerships, meaning that different companies, they can work together. The organizations, they can work together, okay, so that they can share their resources. Understand? All right?
Initiatives. So in
Conclusion?
conclusion, we have discussed the importance of social business in ending global poverty by creating sustainable businesses that address social issues. Yunus Social Business, founded by Professor Muhammad Yunus, is a leading organization in this field. We encourage the audience to support and engage with Yunus Social Business in its mission to create positive social impact through sustainable social businesses. Together, we can work towards a world where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. Thank you for listening.
All right, so it is very good that Sean did the conclusion, okay? Based on what he had told us, he said something important together. Understand? All right?